Today, Linda and I are at XB Trailer Sales in Great Falls, Montana. We want to talk to you a little bit about why it is that cargo trailers have become so very popular for converting into campers. Stick around. As you can see, cargo trailers come in different sizes, different configurations. You can build anything from a 4x6 just to haul your camping equipment to a large toy hauler. One of the main considerations is if you want a steel frame or an aluminum frame. The main thing people think about when they choose an aluminum frame trailer is the weight savings. But when we bought our trailer, that didn't have anything to do with it at all. We were tired of painting the steel frame trailer every year because it gets rusty. So I guess you could say that us choosing the aluminum frame trailer had to do with more of me being lazy than anything else. One of the main features of a cargo trailer is the fact that they are all welded. Every joint. Because they're all welded, they don't come apart like a stapled together stick trailer does, like you would normally get in a commercial trailer. What the welded construction means is that these trailers aren't going to come apart on you when you drive them down a bumpy road. And underneath these trailers you can see that the beams are heavy and they're on 16-inch centers. One of the many options you can get is you can order these trailers with additional floor beams. So they can be 24 inches on center or 16 inches on center. And that's something you need to take into consideration if you're buying a used cargo trailer and you plan on hauling something heavy in it, like your Harley Davidson or something. You need to look underneath and see how many beams it has and make sure that, or what the spacing is on the beams, and make sure that that's adequate for your intended purpose. For most people that are going to just build a camper package inside, it's not going to matter. Also, you can load them to capacity. The floors are strong. They're not going to come apart at all. These are great trailers. They make a good choice. You're not wasting your time when you build the interior in one of these. Yeah, the floors are built strong, so you're free to bring along your favorite toys, your ATV, your Harley Davidsons, your dirt bikes, whatever it is. One major consideration is if you go with tandem axle or single axle. Tandem axles are better on the highway. You have, in case you get a flat tire, the other tire will still keep you going until you can get pulled over to the side of the road and take care of it. You can haul more weight, and they're smoother on bumpy roads. Now, a single axle trailer has advantages and disadvantages also. You don't have the redundancies in case you get a flat, so you've got to be careful to keep really good tires on a single axle trailer. They're bumpier going down a dirt road, but what they have going for them is maneuverability. So if you're taking your trailer off-road and down 4x4 roads and things like that, you can turn these trailers around on a dime, and you can turn them around on dead-end roads that you can get your car out of, but a tandem axle trailer might give you some problems doing that. Single axle definitely has advantages. One thing we noticed was that there was very little difference in our vehicle's mileage between towing the trailer totally empty and towing it fully loaded with our ATV inside. And I mean, the difference in the mileage was negligible, maybe or not even a half a mile per gallon. And it's because of this broad front on the trailer. That wind resistance is where your mileage disappears. The other difference is this big flat back or rear end of the trailer. As you're going down the highway, this is causing a lot of suction. You're pulling that suction through the air, kind of like trying to pull a toilet plunger off a off a door or something, you know. As you go down the highway, you're dragging all that suction. They say, I've read, that this creates more of a problem with your mileage than the front end of the trailer does. And that's why on some of those semi-trucks you see going down the road, they have those doors that open up on the back to make, you'll see they're like flaps on the back that open up, and it makes the wind have to go around the truck more like this and not like this, you know. So that's where the reduction in your mileage is coming from, and not by how much weight you're hauling. So if you're trying to decide between a 6-foot wide trailer, 7-foot wide, 8-foot wide, 8.5, that's one of the things you need to take into consideration. Now if you're buying the trailer new, one of the neat things is you can order them in any configuration you want. However many windows you want, what size windows, what type windows. This door here, where you want the door, what kind of doors you want on the back, whether you want the barn doors or if you want the ramp door that folds down. Like I mentioned, how many floor beams or floor frames, they call it, underneath. How many of the cross members up below the ceiling up there. You can order them with insulation. You can order them with interior packages. You can order a completely built custom cargo trailer camper if that's what you want, or you can order more like a, you know, from different companies, or you can order basic sportsman kind of thing where just the bunks just fold down and maybe you've got a sink in the front or something like that. There's different things different ways you can get these. The thing that I liked the most though was for the do-it-yourselfer, they are so easy to build an interior into. And that's because they're square. I mean, the walls are square with the floor. No funny angles except for the V-nose. You got to figure that out, figure out what you're going to do up there. But you can buy existing cabinets from Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. That'll fit right in and they'll just slide right up against the wall. It's pretty cool. Do a basic build like Linda and I did with bunks that just fold up. A little vented propane stove. Now, I don't have a very good wide-angle lens on this, so you'll have to kind of imagine. I've got room for 2 chairs. Remember, this is a 6x10 cargo trailer. You can see our window. There's a pipe berth across the back and a cot underneath. Or do an extravagant build with indirect lighting and granite countertops. The choice is yours. One of the things I like the most about the cargo trailers is they don't leak. The roof is all one-piece metal, so there's no rotting frames, no rotting, smelling paneling or anything like that. Roof leaks are a thing of the past, unless you happen to install something on the roof that creates a leak. But other than that, these things are tight. And if you're allergic to chemicals and chemical smells, they don't have that either, depending on how you build them. And even if you have a cargo trailer that's steel framed, it still has an aluminum exterior. And they stand up very well to the elements. No fading, no discoloring, no rust. So they look good for a long time. Well, Linda and I enjoy making these videos, and our purpose is always to try to give you something that will benefit you. And if you enjoy these videos, we just ask that you please subscribe to them and share them and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. We'll see you around.